He did it. Charles Oliveira did it. I don't know how he did it. I have not picked Charles Oliveira to win a fight since he fought Islam. Since Charles Oliveira has fought Islam Makhachev, I have not picked him to win a fight. Alright? That is all the way back in 2022. Since 2022, I have not picked Charles Oliveira to win a fight, and somehow he just finds a way. Look, I was over here saying Mauricio's Gamrot is going to show levels on the ground. I was saying that Charles Oliveira was going to be scared to engage in the striking battle with Mauricio's Gamrot. What was I thinking? I guess you cannot hold a Ilia Tuporia vicious knockout loss. I guess you cannot hold a vicious knockout loss from Ilia Tuporia against anybody, because like, how fucking good is Ilia Tuporia? You saw when Charles Oliveira went into guard against Ilia Tuporia, and Ilia Tuporia went down there and low-key showed levels. Ilia Tuporia showed levels against Charles Oliveira on the ground. So in my head, coming into this fight, I'm like, hey, Mauricio's Gamrot showed levels to Arman Tsarukyan. Yeah, sure. Mauricio's Gamrot and Charles Oliveira also have the same common opponent in Beneil Dariush, and Beneil Dariush did horrible things to Mauricio's Gamrot. But I was using Arman Tsarukyan as an example because bro's so highly ranked, and I was saying, look, Mauricio's Gamrot showed levels against Arman, and Charles struggled, which is true. I mean, he had a very close first round, but Charles struggled. This was something different, man. Charles had the fire burning under him. He went out there and he just walked down Mauricio's Gamrot. He shut down any claims that bro was going to have fight PTSD, any claims that we think he should retire. I'm just like kind of in shock, you know. He finds a way to win. This dude finds a way to win, and tonight wasn't even really finding a way to win. He was just dominant. It was just a dominant win. He had Mauricio's Gamrot in a weird modified armbar, which he then transitioned into a Kimura and then into an even deeper Kimura. I was just like amazed. I was amazed at the submission attempts going on by Charles Oliveira and the things he was doing on the ground. I'm just like, whoa. All right, yes, I did bet heavily on Mauricio's Gamrot before the odds were -110. And yes, I am distraught on Mauricio's Goonrot. Why did my brother Goonrot go out there and accept this fight? Look, if it was Rafael Fiziev, if this was Rafael Fiziev, I would have had Rafael Fiziev by KO TKO probably round 2. Do you remember that striking clinic that Fiziev decided to put on Bahamondes? All right, wow, the turn of events, man. Gamrot. You know, this doesn't make me lose any love for Mauricio's Gamrot. For whatever reason, I thought Gamrot was like in his early 30s. Bro was only 1 year younger than Charles Oliveira. I'm just in shock. I mean, give Charles the BMF fight against Max Holloway. Do it at the White House card. There you go. That's our American champion. That is our American champion. Even though Ilia Tuporia is the linear BMF champ, but that is literally our only American champion right now besides Merab. But Merab is not native to America. You know what I mean? So let's make that Holloway is more than likely going to... I mean, look, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I pick against Charles Oliveira every single time, and this dude just wins. He just wins. Like, that Arman fight was close, but I had Arman winning that, but he just wins. Literally. It's like... It's inspirational, but at the same time, it's like, wow. I mean, I want to say the word disturbing, but just like inspirational. Disturbing isn't the right word. Inspirational, the way that Charles Oliveira just, no matter what complications he has, I mean, besides the Ilia fight, but you cannot look at an Ilia loss and really just cannot hold that against him. I mean, but what an absolute trash card. What an absolute garbage card. Montel Jackson needs to be cut from the UFC. Get Montel out of here. Disgusting performance from Montel Jackson. Vicente Luque got used and abused in front of everybody. Joel Alvarez looked very good at 170. Boost him up. Get him up there. 23-3 is an insane resume. Who has he lost to, by the way? Arman Tsarukyan. Yeah, maybe 170 is the right weight for my boy. You know what I mean? Maybe 170. Taking a loss to Armand. No, I'm pretty sure he took Armand to decision too, no? Oh, ground and pound round two. I mean, well, well, you know what I'm saying? Mario Pinto versus Joanna Dins. Joanna Dins got done. You got split open. That was just like, I don't know. There's a lot of finishes on this card. You know, I was talking to my friends about this card, and we were like, whoa, there's like about 6 or 7 finishes on this card, but it is just absolutely boring. I think it was just the pacing, those storylines going on, and the fights were just, even though there were finishes, they were just like actually boring. The crowd was great. The crowd was live. They were into it. They were doing their thing, but something was lacking from this card. It was just like, it was just the substance. There was no substance in this card, literally, besides the main event. You guys wanted to cut my boy Walter Walker. The best fight that we had on this whole card. Walter Walker versus Muhammad Usman. Muhammad Usman was about to say bye-bye to his little tiny ankles, okay? And you guys cut the fight off because Muhammad Usman gets caught using steroids. Could have walked around Brazil and found anybody over 205 pounds to step in there. Walter's rank 15. He's ranked 15. Just give him somebody, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Absolute shit card. I really don't have much to say for this card. I watched this whole card. I thought it was pretty trash. Lucas Almeida needs another shot. Bro is an animal fighting with a broken hand. That hand was ballooned up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That hand was ballooned up, all right? I don't... Whoa, wait a minute. There you go. Hey, my bad. Just going through the scenes over here at OBS, all right? But Lucas Almeida needs another chance at life. You know, he did his thing. Clayton Carpenter. I don't even know what to say to you. Rafael Fijo, though. Rafael Fijo. Rafael Fijo looking like a little bit of an animal. You know what I'm saying? Bro went out there and did his thing for sure. All right? He's out there with the Bible looking like Bryce Mitchell trying to take my boy's aesthetic, holding up the Bible. I'm not going to lie. I'm not Bible watching, but his Bible looked a little cleaner than Bryce Mitchell's. All right? It looked a little more aesthetically pleasing. Get Rafael Fijo in here, but besides that, boys, what an absolute boring fucking card. I don't know why. I mean, that Juliana Polstri versus Kowana Kolsterwicz, this like second fight from the beginning, that was just like an absolute banger. Normally, I do not watch these women fights, but pretty solid, pretty solid. Again, like, there's a lot of finishes here, man. A lot of finishes, most of them coming late, I guess. Like, no, knockout round one, submission round one, knockout round one, submission round one, KO round two, decision. By the way, who the fuck, what judge decided to count the Davison Figueiredo versus Montel Jackson in Montel Jackson? At what point did he win a single round? What round did Montel win? Montel didn't even win round 3. It was 3-0 Davison Figueiredo across the board. Like, I don't know where bro got that from, but that's my instant reaction for UFC Rio, Brazil, Sao Paulo, wherever we were. All right, trash ass card, garbage card, 3 out of 10 card. Okay, take me to next week, please, where we can actually see Renier de Ritter versus Brendan Allen. I'm not really hyped on this, you know. I just want to see Renier de Winner take the W. But an actual banger card. Mike Malott versus Kevin Holland. If you're a fan of the channel, you know we do not bet with Kevin Holland ever in life. Mignon Farad. Fuck with Mignon Farad. Marlon Chito Vera versus Amin Zabibi. We're going Amin Zabibi. Marlon Chito Vera is washed up and has been for a long time. Kyle Nelson versus Matt Steamroller Favola for Frivola. That's going to be a banger. Cody Gibson, we fuck with, boys. No idea who this guy is. If you see a guy with no last name, no first name, just one name, that is not a good sign. And his nickname is the Mongolian Murderer. So I don't really know what to say to that. Bruno Silva versus Haesung Park is an absolute banger. We're going to do a whole video breaking this down, but I am excited for this card. This card is going to be fucking fireworks. All right, man. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Cannot believe Charles Olivera did this, man.